Hey James, my name is Devin Weaver. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. So the one podcast of yours that changed my life is podcast 193 with Brian Koppelman. In it, he talks about morning pages. Right after I heard that podcast, I started doing morning pages the next morning. For the next few months, I started writing out a lot of the anger and bitterness I had towards my father. I found the writing very therapeutic. I started to make sense of my life, making connections that I'd never done before. During this time, my wife asked me a question in the kitchen, basically, what am I teaching my kids? And the question kind of stung. I realized I was repeating the mistakes of my father, holding all the goodness and the life lessons in. I was interacting with them a lot, but not really teaching them anything. So I decided to share my stories and life lessons in a book, both the good and the bad. I sprinkled in tons of advice from yourself and other podcast guests of yours. I turned these morning pages into my first book called The $20,000 T-shirt that you see here. So this book is already starting to change the lives of my kids. I gave it to them a few days ago. They've both dug in. Going to release it in February to a wider audience. Hopefully it can change other people's lives and help them. It's definitely changed my life. I'm going to start a service called the 4:30 a.m. Project, where I help other parents write a similar book for their kids. So hopefully I can bring people closer and help, reveal some honesty between parents and kids. So thanks, James. Your podcast 193 with Brian Koppelman changed my life.